What do you want to do today? What is up, beach bums? It has been a year since I started posting videos. A whole year, and things have changed. It's been an incredible ride. Thank you guys so much for joining me and subscribing, watching these videos, liking my Facebook page, and just coming along with me on this journey. Today, I got a free morning because the fishing trip that I had planned, we had a lot of storms coming in off of the Gulf, so me and the wife and the fam are just hanging out today. And I figured I'd do some fun stuff. I'm going to watch my very first video that I ever posted and give just some light commentary on that because I haven't watched it since I posted it a year ago. So I'm going to check it out and watch it with you guys. If you want to go back and check it out, I'll put a link to that video in the description above or on this side, whichever side that pops up on. Be sure to check that out. But we've got some things to do, and we are going to be gone next week. We're going out of town. My wife, she's having a surgery as well, so I'm going to tell you about that and kind of give you guys an update. I haven't talked about it at all, but we've been dealing with something with her for a little over 2 years now. So I was going to tell you guys about it, and we're going to be out of touch for about a week next week. So I'll tell you guys about that. But let's check out that video. Hey, fellow beach bums. It is raining like crazy today. There's tons and tons of rain. Yeah. That's what you get living in South Alabama at the beach. Intriguing. Oh man, I made this music. I made it on GarageBand. Oh, that's so cool, and all these random shots. The first of many problems you're gonna have to solve when you decide to start fishing off the beach is how the heck do I get all of this to the beach in one load? Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you what I do to get everything. You're like me and you get on a lot of these fishing pages on YouTube. People are selling these all the time. I'm walking around randomly, going nowhere. I think I'm just extremely nervous. So it fits pretty good in the front. So that way, that takes up all the space. So I still got all of that, but I'll show you how I made. How are we gonna do it? So my hair, I think I'd been like taking a nap on the couch before I shot this video. Now, when you're fishing off the beach, obviously you want to take as little as you possibly can. And when you're fishing, I can't remember where I got this, but you can find these pretty much anywhere. But it's just a Sterilite, whatever the heck that is. Still have the same box. It's been a year, over a year. Still working. I can put them in like that. So, man, check out the editing skills here. We'll fit in there just Look like at that. Put this on my back. That's all I've got for you today. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I've got a lot more videos coming your way. A lot more fishing and the beach. So stay bummy, guys. Talk to you later. First video. Man, I'm so glad I made that decision though, because it really has changed my life. Let's get this stopped. This is rolling on. But crazy stuff, man. And the stay bummy phrase, I didn't even plan that. That just like, I don't even know where that came from. Just, it was like an in the moment thing I'd gotten done, and I was just like, stay bummy. And now I say it every time. So it's kind of part of what I do. But we've got some other stuff to do. We're going to bring you guys along with us.
You ready to go? Where do you want to go? Go get some lights? Yeah?
What is that face? Are you scared?
Say no.
Hey.
Hey.
So Luna's is where we're eating lunch today, and they are like a part of the group of restaurants down here that are pretty much our favorite restaurants to eat at. You got Cosmos, Cobalt, GT's, Luna's.
Oh,
Goodness, you okay? You getting excited about it? And then they've also got Buzzcats, which, what is Buzzcats? Is it coffee?
Like a coffee ice cream.
Coffee, ice cream kind of place. But these places are pretty much the best food in town. Hands down. I got the Nashville fried chicken. Look at that. They put some kind of like, I don't even know. It's so good. It's got like a spice to it. And we've got macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes and gravy, which is excellent. And their cornbread is like a sweet cornbread. And I love sweet cornbread. What'd you get?
I got the yard strutter, and it's delicious. It's blackened chicken sandwich with stuff all over it, and it's really good.
That's a great description.
I'm too hungry to give any more descriptions.
Well, that was delicious. So good. Had to load up on carbs and protein so I could keep dragging that beach cart around on the sand. You get a good workout. I've lost a lot of weight this summer. I just checked the UPS store box and I got some unexpected packages. I don't think I've been told. Some of you guys like tell me. I've gotten a few things and you tell me that you're sending me something, but I don't remember being told about these. So from John, thank you, and also Randall, got a box here of some goodies. So we're gonna open this one up first. We'll see what we got. John, okay, yeah, John, right. He wrote this book. I don't know if you told me you were sending me a copy. There's a message from him, and man, I don't have to check this out. Let's see, the tight lines and good selling. You know, John, I checked out your profile, and I think I remember seeing something about the correlation between fishermen and salesmen, and I thought that was quite intriguing because I spent the last 10 years of my life selling, and of course I've been fishing my entire life, and I've always thought that there was a lot of connections between the two. So I'm sure this is a very interesting read, so I'm definitely going to check it out. Thank you so much. Don't have a knife. Just using that key. That's a pretty tough piece of tape there. Whoa. There was somebody that told me they were sending me some lures. And let's see, who was it? Randall Bales. I think I remember him telling me. So there's a lot of yeah, I ran into you on the beach one day, and he said he makes lures, lurch lures. There's some pretty neat stuff in here. Let's see here. I would normally dump this out, but I don't want to make a mess. There's like a bunch of different soft plastics in there. Definitely be good for some flounder. Trout probably hit this. Redfish, yeah. Chartreuse. Yep, I told him because I like purple and chartreuse color. So, right on, man. Thanks, Randall. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending me stuff, dudes. We had to make an essential stop at Starbucks. We were both getting pretty sleepy, so we needed some caffeine to get through the day. Our lazy day, because we're not really doing anything. We're just kind of farting around town, not really doing much.
Yeah.
So I'm just holding the camera, so it's probably a little bit shaky. There's really nowhere for me to set it up, but just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, just to kind of share what's been something we've been dealing with for the last couple of years. Courtney, she was diagnosed. Are you born with scoliosis, or?
I think it just kind of develops over time. Like your spine just kind of curves over time.
Okay. Well, she has scoliosis. She was diagnosed, I guess, around 15.
Probably earlier than that, probably around like 12 or 13, because I went through other steps before I had surgery. And I was like 14, I think, when I had my surgery.
Okay, so she had scoliosis surgery when she was like 14, which she's, can I tell your age? She's 30. How old are you? She's 33.
I'll be 34 this year.
Okay, so she's about to turn 34. So that would have been almost 20 years ago. But 2 years ago, she had some swelling on her back, and it was all over her back and close to her spine. And eventually the spot opened up. There was a hole, and it started draining. So she had a hole with fluid coming out of her back. I know that sounds disgusting. and we didn't know what was going on. So she went to a few different doctors, dermatologists, a general practitioner.
Yeah, the doctors.
A lot of doctors didn't know what was going on, so they sent her to a back doctor, an infectious disease doctor. Come to find out, it's some type of an infection, and this infection has attached to her equipment in her back because she had that surgery when she was 14 to help decrease the amount of curvature of her spine. So this infection is stuck to this biofilm that's created around the equipment in her back, and so you can't really treat the infection with any type of antibiotics because there's nothing, her blood doesn't go to it. It's not a natural part of her body, so there's no way to actually kill that infection with just medication. So what they did 2 years ago, they opened her up, they cleaned her out, washed her out, got all the fluid out, and she was good for had a PICC line for 6 weeks.
Yeah, like 6 to 8 weeks.
Heavy antibiotics, vancomycin, if you're familiar with that, is supposedly like the most hardcore antibiotic out there. And that seemed to clear up for a while. She was good for about 1.5 years until the beginning of this year. Same problem, swelling, hole opened back up. So we're back in the same boat. So it's kind of become a chronic deal. So this go around, we kind of went through some of the same steps, trying to figure out what to do. And our best option, our only option, I guess at this point, and what we're doing, what we're going to Birmingham for next week, is she's actually going to have the equipment removed from her back. So it's a little bit more of an extensive surgery. Some of those pieces are like connected to her spine, and we were trying to avoid that, of course, at all costs, but really there's no other way to get this infection out of her body without removing this equipment, because there's just no way to fight it. So she's having surgery next Tuesday. We're going to be up in Birmingham next week, so if you're not seeing a lot of content from us over the next week or so, that's probably why. But just wanted to fill you guys in. Be sure to pray for Courtney, pray for us as we deal with this and figure it out. Hopefully this will solve this problem, because we've been dealing with it, like I said, for a couple of years now, and it's just been not detrimental, obviously. I mean, Courtney's fine. She's not sick, but it's been a nuisance, and it's been something just slowing us down a little bit. So hopefully this will, be the end of it. So just keep us in mind, keep us in your prayers, and hopefully we'll get on the other side of this, and we'll definitely keep you guys up to date after we get through this and let you know how we turn out, and hopefully everything will be okay, and we'll bring you guys along with us. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for hanging with me for a year of Bama Beach Bum. It's been awesome. It's been such a fun ride. Courtney and I are so blessed to have the opportunity that we have to live the lives that we do, and it's because of you guys. So thank you so much for that. And guys, as always, you stay bummy.